to my channel. If this is your first time stumbling upon my channel, welcome. My name is Allie, and for today's video, we are going to be decorating for Halloween 2022. So this is gonna be my decorate with me. I was going to say clean and decorate, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much cleaning in this video. But I'm really excited because I'll actually be sharing my front porch with you all this year. So make sure that you stay tuned to the very end so you get to see my fall front porch like Halloween decor. Last year I did decorate for Halloween outside, but I didn't actually share it. I kind of just dove into the decorating and didn't even think about filming. But this year I did go ahead and film that for y'all so y'all can see how I decorated. I'm really excited because I'm going kind of with a witch theme this year, especially because Hocus Pocus comes out this week. So I would definitely say that Hocus Pocus was my inspiration with the theme that I'm going to be doing this year, which is a witch theme. I usually don't do themes for Halloween, but because Hocus Pocus is coming out this year, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and decorate witch items, I guess. I don't know if my vision is going to come to life. Hopefully everything comes out the way I envision it in my head. I feel like a lot of times you plan a lot of your decor, and I do that for Christmas usually, but for any other holiday I kind of just wing it. So that's what we're gonna do. So make sure that you leave me a comment down below. I'll try my very best to link everything, but if I forget something, make sure you leave me a comment and I'll make sure to link that for you. And make sure that you leave this emoji down below to let me know that you watched my video. And with that being said, let's jump in. Okay, so this is what my entry table console looks like. This is how I decorated it for fall. Eventually I do want to replace this lamp. It's starting to get a little like dingy and stuff, but all I have is just these like pumpkins from the grocery store, these magnolia leaves, and these new baskets that I bought. But I think I'm going to go ahead and change it up. I think that I'm going to probably decorate it pretty similar to how I did last year, which was like some like twig branches from outside. I think I'm pretty much going to go that same route, but just tweak it a little bit here and there. I feel like this is probably the only area that I change up a little bit more drastic than the house. I feel like the house typically stays a little bit more minimal, but yeah, so this is what it looks like now. So I kind of just want to show you kind of an overview of the before we jump in and start decorating it. And then this console table is actually going to be switched to, I actually bought this console table. This is new. It's from the Studio McGee line from Target. It's like the espresso chocolate color, and I originally had the black one, and I bought it because I wanted to put it behind the couch. So my plan, I think I'm just gonna bring the black one out here and then put this one in the living room. So I think we're just gonna start moving some things around, and yeah, let's jump in before I start babbling some more.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked, and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I can't, no. I just gotta know where you are if I want to remain sane. But you're ghosting every text and call. Oh no. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I've been staring at my phone too long. Feel my eyes.
So if you've seen my Halloween clean and decorate from last year, you'll probably notice that the decor is pretty similar to last year's. I will say my console table from last year is still my favorite, but I did tweak it a little bit and changed it a bit for this year. But I think by far my favorite portion of the decorating is actually the candles. So I found these candles on Amazon, and I'm so glad I did because I love the way they look. They look a little creepy, a little classy. They're very Halloweenish. Like, I think I'm gonna go back and see if they have different colors because I just really like the shape of them. I was having issues with them moving around in the candle holders because they were pretty small. So I went on to TikTok, and I feel like TikTok always has the best tips. And someone recommended to use foil and to just add a little bit at a time as you needed. And that actually worked really good. So if you have issues like I was having, just go get some foil and plop it in there, and that should do the trick. Now we're just going to move on over to the twigs. So I did this look last year and I really loved it. This year was a little bit harder for me to find branches outside because where we live kind of out in the woodsy area, but they are starting to develop a little bit more. So a lot of the areas that I used to kind of go and hunt for stuff is slowly going, like they're starting to build things and that sort of thing. So I was having some issues getting some twigs this year, but I still managed to get some. And I just added crows to that, and then I started adding books and kind of playing with it. I will say what you're seeing here on camera is not the way it's gonna end up. I end up changing it completely because I just didn't like that it was looking too black and white. I wanted some dimension, some color. And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling like the black and white. Like, it just felt too monochromatic. And although I like that, I didn't necessarily like it for my decor. So you'll probably see a clip of it of how it actually ended up at the end.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest goodbye. Give me a heart trip exclusively. Take one step like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Inside your heart lies a pearl.
Now, I did end up blurring this a portion of the video only because I do have photos of my family members, and I don't really know if they mind being on camera. So just for privacy reasons, I did go ahead and blur out this portion. But as soon as we're done here, we're going to move on over to the living room area. That is pretty much the only portion of the living room that I decorated, which was my like TV stand. And I found this really cool like book stand from Kirkland's, and then this book that I saw Copper on Pine on Instagram post about, and I really loved it. It was a little bit expensive because it was on McGee & Co, but if you go to Target has 25% off on books, and so I was able to snag this book for $50. Now that is still pretty expensive for a book, but I feel like for coffee table books, sometimes they're anywhere from $30 to almost $40. That's about average on a coffee table book. So you know, this was a pretty decent size. And then I'm just going to be adding those last touches, which is these witch brooms that I found at Crate and Barrel. Now we're going to move on over for the decorations for the outside of the house. So I am going to be adding these witch hats that I got last year that I actually didn't get to use. So I'm just going to use some illusion cord that I got from Amazon, and then I am going to add a little dot of hot glue because I wanted to make sure that they didn't go anywhere. My plan was to decorate and do a video for my fall front porch decorations, but time got the best of me and I didn't really get around to decorating for fall. But once Halloween is over, I am going to bring all of the Halloween decor down and then maybe do like a Thanksgiving version decorations outside. So let me know if you're interested in that. And we're just gonna go ahead and give it a quick little clean. I didn't really need to do a deep clean because I had already kind of been cleaning throughout the last couple weekends. Gonna add these pots from Home Depot, and then I did have Chris make these like risers out of wood. That way the plants can prop higher because these planters were very tall and narrow. And that pretty much wraps up this little portion.
With your hand on your heart, please tell me which way to go, 'cause I sure don't know. One piece in hand is a start, but it's a mighty puzzle to lay. No need to say, how will I cope?
And we're coming to an end on the decorations for the outside of the house. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much. Make sure that you like this video. It really helps me out. And thank you so much for just stopping by. I had so much fun, especially because I'm a very neutral girl. I don't really like to play with a lot of color, but I got really creative and I had so much fun decorating the outside of the house. I even got like orange pumpkins. That's usually not the color scheme that I go with. I like to do more of the muted colors and the specialty pumpkins and all of that, but I really wanted to do like that orange and purple because that really like envision witches for me, and that's kind of the theme that I wanted to go for this year. And honestly, I really love the way it came out. So that being said, thank you so much for stopping by, and here's a glimpse of what it looks like at nighttime.